I think this is an exciting time for women in medicine. I think that the paths are wide open for us in leadership and opportunities to build innovative practice models. We see women in many leadership roles and mentoring roles and sponsoring roles. So mentoring is being able to have that advice and close relationship. Sponsoring is being able to connect your mentee or colleague to other folks and to build that network with them. And so I think that you'll find, as I found, the value, and then we like to pay it forward because we've had such important mentors in our life. I think both female and male mentors throughout have been supportive for me, and keeping those relationships going longitudinally, I think, is an important investment in your time and energy and wellness as well, to have done that. I think the challenges for women still remain potentially some of the implicit biases that people may have, thinking about, is a woman going to prioritize her childbearing and family? Yes, and so will their partners. And I think that's more demonstrated now about having both partners taking leave at perhaps different times to stagger and extend that leave. There's also issues of reproductive age. And so you see more of the trainees having insurance that covers, for example, freezing one's eggs and being able to be have other options for your fertility. So I think that there have been a lot of important discussions that have happened, sharing positions for how to be part-time effectively and still feeling you make an impact. So I think that's all quite important. And I think those challenges likely still remain about how to maintain your momentum in your career when you do take, say, leaves and plan for either caring for family, both your own children or perhaps your parents. And so kind of the sandwich generation. And then there can be other potential stereotypes that are within specific fields, maybe subspecialty fields or surgery fields, but many women are breaking those barriers. The highest level of leadership, I think, still remains a challenge, whether that's a chair of a department or deans, but I think that women are continuing to break those barriers, and so we should embrace that and hopefully follow in their footsteps. Well, I think that for many years, at least, the medical school classes have at least been 50-50, if not sometimes 60-40 women. And, it varies from year to year, but I do think that in those places I've worked in, which have been Harvard, UCSF, and Stanford, I feel that the training levels, there are strong numbers of women. I think depending on the field, for example, in primary care, I work with such a diverse group, and it does attract many women in the field. OBGYN proportionately has more women than men, for example. And I think that we will see more and more transition across the fields over time as people break barriers.